I can't believe we shared this with our viewers because
I mean, guys.
these games sound
now
so
you got
silly.
some games, right? People, do you like games? Oh, she's napping. Guys are so cute.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Banana Show.
Yo, I'm Barry. This is my lovely wife Sanaa, and somewhere back there we've got Coco,
We've got this cat.
our little monkey. Can you see her?
Yeah, you can see her.
Nice.
Her little head is just peeking out.
Well, welcome back to all of our old viewers. Hello to all of our new listeners. This is a carcast where we drive where we're driving, and anything goes in our conversation. Feel free to enjoy.
It's basically a podcast, but in the car.
Yes, and today, where are we, Sanaa?
We're in Larchmont Village.
Larchmont Village. It's a beautiful day. The sun's peeking out of these clouds a little bit.
Beautiful day. It's cloudy.
You can see a little bit of blue skies. I will argue that
in the distance,
my standards are quite low for a beautiful day.
That's not true. But okay. Okay. Yeah, we believe you. But yeah, Larchmont Village, very special place in our heart. We really like this area. And what's cool about this area is that it's pretty low key. Like, not a lot of people know about it. We'll be like, oh yeah, we live in Larchmont Village. Like, where?
Yeah, we used to live in the neighborhood of Los Feliz.
Los Feliz!
And when we were finding a new apartment, I was pretty stubborn. I was like, we have to live somewhere around Los Feliz.
Yep.
But Sanaa snuck in. We made a little spreadsheet of apartments we're going to check out. And Sanaa just snuck in an apartment in this neighborhood.
Yep.
And we checked it out, and I was sold. It's just a nice place. I mean,
yeah,
you'll see here as
walkable.
we walk through this main part of Larchmont Boulevard.
Yeah, this is like
It's beautiful.
The Larchmont Village, right? So you start here with the Noah's Bagels and the Goldwell Banker store in the corner. This street is just a bunch of shops. Also the center of a lot of protests from a bunch of random, locals of Larchmont Village.
Protests? When has there been a protest?
There were protests.
I've never seen a protest
Yeah.
here.
No, not like a protest, but like they had like town hall meetings because they're basically renovating half of Larchmont Village and they're adding in like more store buildings and it's more modern and less like charming, I guess. So a bunch of people were like anti that and they had a bunch of town halls. We weren't there, but I just heard about it.
They want to keep the small town vibes.
Yeah, and they think the new places will make it like too like modern and basic.
There's a sushi place right here called Kiku Sushi.
Yeah.
Which I thought was funny because our cat's name her name is Coco, which is pretty similar to Kiku.
Look at her little head. Look at her little head.
Yeah.
It's just out there. But yeah, which is what it's talking's hard. Would you say that talking's hard?
It can be. Speaking of talking, I hope it's okay that I share this, but we've been playing a little game where anytime one of us says the word or we gotta drop 3 squats wherever we are. Sometimes we'll be eating.
It's pretty awkward in restaurants.
We'll be eating at a restaurant for dinner, and all of a sudden Sanaa will say I'd be like 3 squats, and she'll get up and do some squats in front of the waiter.
And it's a way to improve speech at the end of the day, but the problem of the day is that I never notice when Barry says it, but Barry always notices when I say it. So I never have to call him out to do squats, but I'm always doing these squats.
You never notice, or I just stopped saying it?
No, I never notice.
Well,
I refuse to believe that.
I used to say it a lot, but this game actually really helped. We've been playing it for over a month now, and I think it's been really helpful because now I'm like conscious. I don't want to be squatting all the time.
Yeah,
so
I don't want to do that.
I'm like consciously like getting rid of it from my system, and I think it's worked.
From your system?
Yeah.
Is that it's like a part? Okay.
From my speech system, kind of just like getting rid of it. And what do I replace it with? Silence.
Yeah.
If you think about it, these filler words have no purpose. Really.
Yeah, but I think there's some filler words that could work. Like, yeah, and is kind of like not a great filler word. But I think there's certain filler words that work. Like if you say, let's see.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Or I think. Yeah, that's all I got.
Well, that's not a filler word. Nobody says I think or let's see is like a filler word.
Okay. Well, yeah, Barry and I, something about us is that we really like playing all of these random made-up games on the spot. One of the most recent ones that we've done as well, which is actually very fun if you're in a car ride and you're bored, is that each person playing, you have to go in a circle, but for us, it's just us two. Each person names a noun, not a proper noun, of something they see in the area, and you point at it. Whenever someone takes longer than like 2 seconds to name something or says the same thing that's already been said in the round, they lose.
Yeah.
And it's random, but it's fun.
It's the dumbest game.
So
it sounds
fun.
so dumb when you explain it, but when
it's
you play
fun.
it, it's kind of
Yeah.
fun.
Like anytime you're waiting or you're in a car. In the car, it's easier because the scenery is constantly changing.
You want to play a quick game just to demonstrate how it works? All right, who starts?
I can start.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Remember, you have to point whatever you call out. Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Stoplight.
Tree.
SUV.
Road.
Truck.
Electrical pole.
Lane.
House.
Sidewalk.
Tire.
Building.
Brick.
Sign.
Sedan.
Oh, bunch.
Lady.
Fire hydrant.
Graffiti.
Lamp.
Sky.
Garage.
Cloud.
Tree.
Camera.
Oh, now you're saying things in the watch.
Now I'm saying things in the watch? Oh, no, that was you were saying watch. Oh, okay. I was trying to
That is very obviously several seconds.
Hedge. I didn't know.
Tree.
I didn't know hedge. I said tree. Boom, you're out. I said tree. We have the
We got
footage.
distracted, but no, you should have lost.
Okay, fine.
Because you took so long to say anything. I was like, oh, now you're saying things in the car.
Okay, fine.
Watch.
But you did. Yeah, my bad. I guess I lost technically.
Yeah, you lost.
Well,
No,
see,
that-
as you can see, so these kind of dumb games help
Yeah.
in our sort of driving trips.
It's actually very fun. I'm just saying, like, anytime you're bored, and actually, Barry, you have like a lot more games. What are some other games?
Another game I made recently is called the last name game.
Yes, that's a fun one.
So basically, one person, it works well in a group actually. It works well in a group. Basically, one person will say a name, the first name of anyone. It can be someone you know in your personal life. It can be a celebrity, and the person who says the last name first gets a point.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, if we have Sanaa and we have, let's say, our friend Tom back there, I'll say Michael.
Jackson.
Yeah, and so Sanaa says Jackson, and she gets a point because that's the person I was thinking of. And it could be maybe I was thinking of a friend of mine.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, or it could be celebrity. It could also be just the rule is everyone who's playing has to know that person. So
Yes.
I can't just say someone that only me and Sanat knows if Tom doesn't know.
Correct.
And you play first to 5 points, and boom,
Yeah.
it's a little fun little game.
Yeah.
I can't believe we shared this with our viewers because
I mean, guys.
these games sound
now
so
you got
silly.
some games, right?
Yeah.
Google. Do you like games? Oh, she's napping. Cats are so cute.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to point out one thing. Quick intermission. You may notice we're wearing the same outfits as last week's. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Well, I actually am migrating to an outfit of only wearing white t-shirts. At least that's what I am
you're struggling.
aspiring for. I think
Struggling.
within the next year or so, I'll get to a point where I'm only wearing white shirts.
Bro, I don't know why this guy wants this.
Don't quote me on that, but that's the plan.
I don't know why you want this because you have already spilled like 3 times on this shirt and you just got it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's the problem. There's a curse with white shirts. Every time you get a white shirt, it's by nature you're going to be more likely to stain it.
It's true.
But luckily, I followed the formula, or I was quick. I was at home when these accidents happened.
Yeah, that's the worst part. He's wearing it casually in the house while eating a sloppy dinner.
But yeah, I mean that's the beauty of a white shirt. You can wear it anytime.
But isn't the point that you're buying these quality white shirts to wear outside?
I want to just wear white shirts only.
It's like home shirts aren't supposed to be good quality, expensive shirts. Because at home you're messy and a little slobby.
Yeah. Well, luckily I was able to catch it in time with a little bit of Tide to go and some Shout stain remover.
Shout! Hey, 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 hey. You make me wanna shout.
Look at that bundle of energy.
Who, me?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You see, this is why I wear black all the time. Because one, I spill all the time. And the great thing about spilling things is if it's on a black item, you can't really tell. You can't really tell. So that is why everyone should be wearing a little blacky black instead of a whitey white.
Yeah.
Whitey white is risky.
Oh, so this all started because I was talking about Kiku Sushi. And Yeah, I wanted to bring up sushi because we had sushi last night.
And it was so good!
It was so good. What was the place called?
Otoro.
Utoro, yeah.
And it's in Irvine?
Little Tokyo.
Yeah. It's in Irvine and it's in 2 locations across Los Angeles. So if you're in SoCal, you got some options.
Yeah.
You got some options. But that place was quality. Like, we got only, like, the sushi.
Yeah. No rolls, just
No
the
rolls,
actual
yeah.
sushi stuff. Because
High quality.
every time we go to a sushi place, we're like, all right, let's get some rolls to help with the value because, you get more bang for your buck when you get the rolls.
It's true.
But then those are never as tasty as the actual sushi stuff. So
That's true.
we keep playing on ourselves.
Like, I think the rolls are good if you're, like, absolutely starving because they're pretty heavy. But if you're looking for some, like, high-quality fish, just try out the nice little individual 2 pieces. It's very good. It's very good. And, like, I was thinking about how the old me never would ever get sushi like this. Old me was like, oh, like, I just want, like, cooked fish. Like, I'll have, like, the California rolls because, like, imitation crab, I don't even know what that is. But, like, I would never just have, like, straight up, like, sushi, just the fish on top of some rice.
Yeah.
Never.
I believe what it's called is nigiri.
Nigiri, yes, you're right, nigiri. I would never have that. Ever. Because you want to know why? I was immature. I was immature. I grew up.
Yeah, and now we're trying to figure out the actual names of stuff because we've always gone to sushi, here and there, and it's hard to like actually know what you're eating because the names of the fish are like oftentimes in Japanese.
Yes.
But now we're
learning.
Yeah, we're starting to like learn what the actual names of the fish are. That way we know where we're eating.
Quick, what's salmon?
Salmon is sake.
Yeah, what's salmon belly?
Sake toro.
Ah, what's white tuna?
Is that toro?
No.
Oh, what is it?
It's albacore.
Albacore. Okay, there we go.
So yeah, we really want to learn the names. So then, eventually, inshallah, we'll be able to go to Japan and be like pros with sushi.
Yeah.
Sounds like a dream. I feel like sushi is gonna be so good there. But yeah, I think it's interesting because I don't know what it is, but there is like not like a misconception, but just like a general opinion towards sushi that it's like unhealthy because it's raw and it's gonna get you sick and all these things. Like I was watching Gilmore Girls. Why am I watching Gilmore Girls in this day and age? We don't know. But I was watching Gilmore Girls and Luke, the guy who owns a diner, who's like known to know how to make food and cooks a lot of different things, he was like, he was holding a piece of sushi and he was like, what is this? And then Lorelai, if you don't even know who these people are, basically someone said back to him, oh, it's sushi, just like put a bunch of fish or put a bunch of soy sauce and just swallow. And he's like, okay. And he like struggles getting it down. And he's like, oh, why is it raw fish? Like, this is not normal. And I just think it's interesting because like a lot of people think like that, like that this raw fish means it's bad for you. And I don't think it's true. I mean, obviously a salmon you get at like Costco, definitely don't eat that raw. There's like sushi grade fish.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. It's cultural. I mean, the idea of raw anything is likely to cause foodborne illness because it's not prepared a certain way. Typically, like in America, like if you get fish that's raw, yeah, it probably will make you sick if you eat it. But it's not accustomed to like, in Japan, the culture is to prepare it a certain way where it's completely safe.
Yeah.
And yeah, you got that little, sort of cultural mismatch that leads you to the misconceptions.
True. Skyberry's making valid points.
It's good stuff. I will have to throw out a recommendation for anyone who wants to try some of the best sushi in LA at a reasonable price.
A reasonable price.
The place is called Sushi Komasa.
Yes.
In Little Tokyo.
Yes.
What's cool about this place is that there is this old Japanese man who makes the sushi right in front of you. And he presents it to you literally as you order. So you'll order, let's say you order like a salmon sushi. He'll make it for you and within like 2 or 3 minutes he'll just present it on your plate with a nice little wood plate. And it's cool. And it's like behind him is a mural that someone painted that has him in it.
Is it a mural or is it just like a painting?
Is that not what a mural is?
No. A mural is like a painting on the wall versus This is like a picture of him, like a canvas of him.
Oh,
not
okay.
like a painting on the wall.
Okay, yeah, that's true, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
get
just
it
a
right.
painting. Yeah.
Get it right.
And it's just such a great experience.
I agree,
The
actually.
quality is amazing, tastes amazing.
I agree. Yeah, it's such an experience. And this man, he's iconic. If you look up this place, he's in like a bunch of pictures. Like people take pictures of him and they post on Yelp or like Google reviews or whatever. Like he's an iconic man. A very kind man.
Honestly.
He's just so fast. It's crazy how fast he makes it. Like
The only problem, it's going to take forever to go there because there's always a wait.
Yep.
And they don't do reservations. You got to put your name down and do the little 30, 45-minute
what
wait.
do you think about places that don't do reservations? Do you think it's fair or not fair?
It's definitely fair,
Yeah, that's true.
but is it efficient? I don't know. It probably is efficient as long as you can have
for
the
the
crowds.
restaurant, they're chilling.
Yeah, the prerequisite is that you got to be a popular place.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no point to not take reservations.
Yeah, because it could turn people off where they're like, I
Yeah.
want to go, but they don't take reservations. I want to wait.
I think probably from the restaurant perspective,
Probably
if
beneficial.
you don't need reservations, you probably shouldn't do reservations. But then most fancy places do reservations. I don't know. I'm not in the restaurant business.
The other day, I was looking for when I was looking for a sushi place for last night, and I read on one of the places' website, they're like, yeah, we don't take reservations to be fair for those who are waiting. I was like, huh. I never thought of it that way. I never thought that reservation, like no reservations makes things fair for everyone. It's an interesting concept. Everyone waits the same amount of time. No one is at an advantage.
That's true. That's true.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Man, we just had a amazing sandwich from this restaurant called Giata.
Yes.
All this talking about food's got me just thinking about the food we just had. Actually, I have nothing to show. It's a white bag. But and we
There's
finished,
a slight leftover sandwich in there. Right, Coco?
and it's so good, and I'm so happy that I didn't damage my shirt.
Oh, yeah!
Because it was
This
like,
guy, he keeps wearing white!
it was like a saucy sandwich,
You
like
got
a chicken
parm parm?
And you know, I'm a klutz when it comes to eating. I always just get it everywhere. So we'll see if this white shirt pans out. Probably not, because I'll probably end up seeing myself just getting too dirty with all of my shirts, and it's just not worth it.
There's a benefit for white shirts versus black shirts. I just processed.
What's the benefit?
So I held my cat, and now you can see all this fur and stuff. Anytime there's like white fuzz or anything, like dust, you can really see on black, but not on white.
Oh, that's facts.
So you got some benefits there.
That
Like
is
black,
facts.
any flaws on a black shirt, like any like mess on it is very noticeable in that way. If
That
it's, like,
is
fuzz and
true.
stuff,
White,
so.
you cannot see that stuff. But would that only matter if you have a white cat? What if we had a black cat? Would it be different?
I'm just talking about white things.
Oh, yeah, just white things.
Yeah. So, yeah, you know. But yeah, Larchmont is actually a very tiny area. So we've been driving along the neighborhood. This is part of our running route.
Yeah, Windsor Square is kind of the neighborhood next to Larchmont Village.
Yes.
I believe it's where the mayor of LA, Eric Garcietti,
We
lives.
said that during the Hancock carcast. Hancock Park.
Oh,
Yes.
well, then I don't know exactly where he lives. He lives
I
around
thought it was
somewhere.
Hancock Park.
I thought it was Windsor Square, but you're
I
right.
think Hancock Park and Windsor Square actually intersect.
Oh,
Like a lot
okay,
of
that's
hello,
right.
Coco. She wakes up from
Oh,
her nap.
She wanted to make an appearance before we wrap up, huh?
Oh, good catty cat. All right, guys. Thank you for joining this episode of Carcast, aka the Banana Show. Yeah? Yeah.
Coco says thank you. Coco says peace and love as always, and we will see you next time.
Bye!